All right, our first environment is the desert. Here are a few facts about the desert. Now, I'm going to tell you these facts. You can pause the video, take as long as you need, but what you're going to do is you're going to choose one of these 7 boxes or these 7 shapes, and you're going to put a picture that will help you remember the desert. Okay, so I am going to read these facts and then I'll show you kind of what my picture would look like. Okay, some characteristics of the desert. The temperature ranges from 25 degrees to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. The water in the desert is very limited. Now, you can find some water if you know where to look, like if you know which plants to look in, or if you know that water will be in valleys, if you can find some. Soil in the desert is very sandy, very dry. Think about the sand dunes. Typical weather patterns, very hot during the day and cold at night. Common organisms. I'm sure you can think of a lot that come to mind, but 2 that come to my mind right away are snakes and cacti. Again, these are just a few facts that I'm sure you already knew, and that's fine. I want you to draw a picture. You can choose whichever box. I want you to draw a picture that will help you remember the desert environment. Okay, this is the picture I drew because this is kind of what comes to mind whenever I think of the desert. Sandy, there's a couple of like bushy plants, some cactus, there's my snake. There are a few clouds in the sky, but they're not rain clouds. That's what I drew for the desert. Does your picture have to match mine? Of course not. Your picture can look like mine, or your picture can be what you picture the desert. Should I see icebergs in your picture? Probably not. Should I see penguins? Probably not. Think about the desert and what we have, what the facts we've talked about right here. Okay, so you can choose any of these boxes, any of these shapes to fill, but remember that this is the desert. Okay, if you want to label it below, that's totally fine. Desert. There we go. Good luck.